We good? We good? Live? We good? Alright, cool. Don't know what the fuck happened there. Literally, as you stated, OBS stands for occasionally breaks sometimes. And it literally, as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, I'm broken now. But anyway, we're back. Let's see. That fixes. Oh, I'm down here now. What does that mean? What the fuck? Chat! I swear, if I try to fix this and it breaks, I'm going to be very upset. Alright, I fixed it. I'm going to move it down. You can try talking again, see if it works. See if chat will try its thing. I don't understand what goes on. Does OBS save layouts? Yeah, typically it does, but I think when I tried to fix the last one, it crashed. So it didn't save that. Give up memory and dance. So it went kaboom. Normally it will save everything that you do. But I do think when I tried to fix the chat problem, because I forgot to do it beforehand, it just went kablooey. What I technically should be doing is, so I have, getting a little bit behind the scenes here. For OBS, I have like a folder that carries all of my things that are like, every time I stream, I'm going to need this. So it includes things like whatever game recording, window recording I'm doing, my audio, typically the images, such as the ones that I had Death Count make me. Like, I have those in the background of nearly everything, just in case my stream does go kablooey, that I still have something, like, there. So I have a folder of that, and typically there are some things I need to change per stream, such as the differences between, like, Pokemon or Stardew, is one has the overlay and one has this system, which I think just works better. Like, this works better for Pokemon. Because of, like, because of the need of the bottom screen, because it is a DS game, there are certain times where, like, looking at my bottom screen would be nice for all of you. So there are points that, like, I need this more than I need the overlay on the other one. So because I have all these givens, anytime I have to make changes, namely, say, to, like, where the position of my camera is or my chat, I have to make certain adjustments. So for my overlay, I have it set at a certain height that it goes to, so it fits right in. And this one, I have a slightly shorter one because I have a slightly smaller space for it to put chat. So every time I have to switch it around, it gets really... it gets fucked. So there's a differences between what I have to do for the chat box and for Pokemon and for the other games. Little dumb, but, you know, what you have to do sometimes. Yeah, Aquatail. Yeah. What do you mean that didn't kill? Long story short, OBS broke and I fixed it. It's fine. I literally just restarted it. Like, I had to restart the stream and everything. It was really annoying. But here we are, grinding away. Here. Nope, never mind. Alright, let's see. Let's Aquatail this bitch. Damn, alright, Ozzy. Relax. That was amazing. Wow, alright. We'll do like one more battle, and then we gotta go heal Ozzy. Mostly for his, to get his PP back. Hilarious. Oh. 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 Oh, what's this? An Ondino. No, don't dodge that. No! Perfect. And just for flavor, we're gonna double edge. Alright, Ozzy is almost level 37. Which is great. I wanted to check. I think this guy sells, yeah, TMs. Alright, we got Thunderwave, we got Gyro Ball, Light Scream, and Reflect. Gyro Ball's pretty good. Thunderwave is really what the fuck ever. Light Screen and Reflect are both really good, but I don't have the money. Honestly, I'm probably never really gonna have the money until I'm, like, at the end of the game. Because I'm always gonna use my money on healing items over most anything else. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I am very sleepy. I'm very sleepy. Don't use recover. This is your punishment for using recover. Getting absolutely bodied by this Azumarill. Whew. Oh, shoot. Get some Aqua Tail going. No! No attract! Damn it, Ozzy. I hate how these things always no attract. At least Ozzy was a bro about it and just kept fighting. He didn't give a shit about love. He beat the shit out of that Azumarill. Slap this double Aqua Tail. This double Aqua Tail. Definitely read those things separately. No. No. Just die. No. No. Oh no, you're 5 times hit. Looks like I won. Come on, Ozzy. I need you to just get like 1,000,000 experience. Just 1,000,000. Oh boy. Well, how's everyone's weekend starting? How's everyone's Saturday been? I really have no idea where Morgana got this piece of wood from. Aussie! Yeah. My back hurts. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Man, I hope I can make it through today's stream. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm like bags under my eye. I hit my mic by accident, and I am just exhausted from today. Did a lot of lifting. A lot of lifting up things that I wasn't ready to be lifting up. And it's not like it was super heavy. It really wasn't. It's just, I don't know. It was a lot more than I was expecting today. Despite the fact that I knew what I would be doing today. I guess my body just wasn't ready for it. My mind was like, yeah, I know what we got to do today, and I know it's going to be a lot. But my body was like, I don't know, boss. We weren't as ready for this as we thought we were. Oh, hello. Okay, let's try some Aquatail. Let's try another Aquatail. And let's finish this off with an Aqua Jet. God, Ozzy is so close. One more fight and he should be 39, and then like 3 more and he should be 40. Damn it. Well, at least he eats in his sleep. Ozzy confirmed sleep eater. We're gonna double edge just to super make sure that literally nothing it does matters. Okay. Level 39. Alright, one more level for Ozzy, and he'll be the level I want. And then I just gotta get through Fennekin, Jane. Fish Stick also does need to get leveled, but Fish Stick is kind of on a lower priority because he's not going to be useful for this gym at all. You know what? Which reminds me... Oh, I mine them. Great. Oh, shoot. I'd be shitting me. Alright, no. We're not I'm not playing around with the mining. And being like, oh, maybe I could hit. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Oh, I hit and it did so little. What's up, my dude? Welcome to the stream. How is your Saturday going? I'm just bitching about minons. What's up, Morgana? God, everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Come here. Come here. I love you. Anyone die yet? Not yet. Hopefully they won't. Going pretty good? That's good to hear, my dude. I'm glad you're having a good Saturday. Mine has been very tired and doing a lot. But I'm not dead, so I'm going to count that as a win. We're going to switch Fennekin to the front because I have a plan. Made spinach puffs from Emperor's New Groove. Super tasty. That sounds like a fun time. Making some of that, I guess it's Mayan. So Mayan or Inca? That's supposed to be, I believe it's Mayans that they're supposed to represent in Emperor's New Groove. Making some Mayan spinach puffs. There. Super tasty. Definitely don't contain any of Goose Go's poison. Poison for Goose Go. No, no one's died. I hope to keep it that way too. Fight this fucker because every time I leave, he gets his fucking Pokemon back. Confused, right? Perfect. Will-O-Wisp. Ow. We're gonna leave now because that did more damage than I would have liked. We're gonna bring in Nibbler because Nibbler doesn't give a shit about this Bonsly. That was a critical, huh? Alright, Earth Power. Gonna send out Mudkip. I think I'm fine. Let's get this Mudkip. Let's crunch this Mudkip. Ooh, shoot. I don't know why. Well, I know, I literally explained earlier why I'm so tired, but it is hitting me more than I would have liked it to. I am just exhausted. Okay. So what I wanted to check out was I wanted to check out this narrow path to see if we have anything, if there's anything new to catch in here, if they can catch anything. And we can catch a Grovyle. Well, damn. That sounds fucking worth it if you ask me. I forgot to heal Fennekin. Alright, well, Fennekin should be fine. I don't think this Grovyle is going to bust out anything too crazy on me. Okay, Screech is definitely annoying. Not the end of the world. Fury Cutter. Flame Body, bud. Alright. Now I'm just going to swap out Fennekin to, like, Fish Stick. Because Fish Stick doesn't give a shit about Grovyle. I'm not going to attack or anything. I'm literally just going to throw balls until I catch this thing. I forgot I have leftovers on fish stick. Jesus. Yeah, I had a feeling. Honestly, this will probably not even be an easy catch. I might lose this to the burn. But I hope I can catch a Grovyle. Grovyle would be pretty awesome. Never mind, we got the Grovyle. Yeah! Alright, peeps. This thing is getting... Quiche is going to get destroyed and eaten so we can fuel this new Pokemon. What are we going to name this Grovyle? Hold on, there's someone who needs to know that we caught a Grovyle. Needs to be made aware, otherwise he will, I don't know, he won't, like, do anything otherwise, but he should know. Geico? Geico? Our fucking Geico Gecko? Is that what we're naming this thing? Naming this Grovyle. I'm gonna give it a bit. Mostly because I just want to lean back for a bit. Grover? Grover, like, isn't, wait, something's definitely named Grover. Is it a Muppet? Am I thinking of a Muppet? Is there a Muppet named Grover? Sesame Street. Yeah! Basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Super Grover! Yeah, yeah. It's coming to mind. It's definitely coming to mind. I like the idea of naming him like Geico, but like naming it like... Oh, hold on, I just got a message. The boy! Someone's very excited that I caught, yeah, like Geico. You know, I was thinking something very similar. Or like, let's see, Guy Company. I like the idea of just calling him Guy Company. Truckle. What about it? Like, it's just, yes. Guy Company. And people are like, Geico? I'm like, no, it's Guy Company, actually. I always name my Trico Treckle. Like Treckle Tart. I don't know what Treckle Tart is. Consider me intrigued. Or like, it's a little humping sprite is weirding me out. Or what about, instead of like Geico like this, we go like, Geico. Or, Geicor. I really like Geico like this, except it's Mr. Guy Company. Guy Corporate. Sure. Gaiku. Gaiku Data. the French Gecko Insurance Company. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go Gaiku. Just gotta call him Gaiku. Gaiku. It sounds like I'm trying to say, like, Goku. Like, Gaiku. Dude, Gaiku is my favorite anime protagonist. Good old Gaiku. Alright, let's go get Gaiku. Let's put Gaiku in the party. We're gonna swap out Fish Stick for some Gaiku. Let's add this boy. Let's add this, sorry, this guy. Even though, I think the best part about Gaiku, is I'm pretty sure they're female. Pretty sure their sex is female. Yeah, their sex is female. Gaiku. Perfect. A Gaiku also has Unburden. Oh, that's different. Instead of, Overgrowth. It's a trap. Oh my god. Raises speed if held item is used. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, it says attack is also higher than his special attack. That's great. Good old Gaiku. Actually, this is pretty good. This is pretty good overall. Like, I can slap a berry on this boy and he'll just, like, be amazing. Give him acrobatics. And give him, like, the berry that gives you attack if you go below a certain health. Gaiku would be great. All right, well, Gaiku is going to at least need the experience share for a bit. Get the move that boosts moves used in succession, makes Fury Cutter a nightmare. Oh, like, well, I think of, like, Choice Band or something. Or, like, Choice Scarf, where you can only ever use the move as soon as you use it. And it just makes Fury Cutter. Yeah, Fury Cutter, Choice Scarf. Disgusting. Yeah, Choice Band's also good because it boosts his attack. It would make it so it actually, like, sweeps. That would be pretty... That'd be pretty banana sandwich. Well, there we go. We have the opportunity. We're probably going to get a Sceptile today, given that I need to get him to level 40. So not only are we getting a Grovyle, we're probably getting a Sceptile. Damn you for healing your burn. Get him, Fennekin. Get him. Yeah, Buddha, get Jesus. Yeah, Jesus, get Buddha. Look at that. Perfect. Gaiku, getting that experience. Actually, I am not going to use Fennekin, because Fennekin is still pretty weak. We're going to use Ozzy for a bit. I want Fennekin to get all of its own experience. Ozzy is at the last point that it doesn't really matter. I also might not worry about leveling up Fish Stick to 40, because Fish Stick is probably going to be fine for the next time I have to grind, which is probably pretty soon. Because I'm pretty sure the gym battle after this one... Like, this one's electric, and I'm pretty sure the next one's, like, earth. Or ground, whatever. And that is not going to be nearly as easy. Easy. That is, like, Fish Stick goes from being useless to being incredibly needed. Because that flying water type will do some work. Aqua Tail. Fucking entrainment. None of that now. No dodging Aqua Tail. Still gonna take Ozzy a while to level up, but Gaiku! Level 26. I at least want to get a Gaiku up to level 30 before I actually start using him. A Fungus! A Fungus! Wow, I don't want to fight it. I don't want to worry about the status inflictions it could get on me. That'd be real annoying. Oh my god, I don't want to fight an Emolga. Double Edge. No, don't use Shockwave. Aqua Jet. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to fight an Emolga. I want to fight Audino. Audino give the EXP. Yeah. Audino. Alright. We're gonna Aqua Tail. Perfect. We're gonna get Sap Sipped to entrainment, I guess, but we're just gonna Aqua Tail again. Perfect. Gaiku getting stronger. Where the hell is the shaking grass? Yeah, honestly. Look at all this gameplay. Fucking come on. Ah! Oh, there we go. Finally. That's the big annoying at points, is just waiting for shaking grass. No, no citrus berry use. No. Let's Aqua Jet for the win. Yeah, Aqua Jet for the win. Gaiku's level 27. God, he's so strong. Such a strong guy. Cool. Oh, there we go. I was thinking that was going to take even longer. God. This is the shitty part about grinding is it does... The longest part is not the battle. It is literally just me walking back and forth and waiting for grass to shake. Double edge. Yes! Oh, we're so close. So close to level 40 for Ozzy. Hi, Morgana. Let me love you. Kitty. Leave that alone. Leave the things up here that I've stolen from you because you've stolen it from my niece alone. No touching any of that. What you doing? What are you doing, Morgana? She's like, you've brought me up here, now entertain me. Do not play with these. Stop playing with shit that's not yours. What are you doing? No! It's so hard for you to realize that I don't want you to play with these things. Yes, I love you. You little pain in my ass. My little cute pain in the ass. I don't even know if you can even see her on screen. Ah, barely. You can barely see her. You can see her tiny little her ears poking up every once in a while. No. Leave whatever you're attacking alone. Stop that. What? Alright, let's double edge this boy. No. Now I have to play the double edge attract game. This is Ozzy's last fight. Just let me have it. You can't kill him. He's too tanky. Now Morgana's watching. She's like, yeah, you can't kill him. He's too tanky. Thank you. Alright, Gaiku, a little stronger. Ozzy, level 40. Don't have to fight with him anymore. Now it's Fennekin, Jane, or Gaiku himself. Jane will take a while, but literally so will Fennekin. So we'll do Jane, because Jane's tankier, and we'll just... We'll have fun watching, probably gonna be the slower members of the Grind Fest. They will not level up as fast as the rest. Hi, baby kitty. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. Stop fucking with things. Gonna use takedown. Perfect. Get a little health back. I'm actually... Oh, I forgot the other leftovers on... Leaf Blade! Yes! Yes! Get her the fuck out of here, Magical Leaf. Even though it's a good move. Stop biting whatever you're biting. Alright, come here. I love you, but you can't be fucking with things while I'm streaming. Gaiku. He can probably even grind on all by himself now. It's actually pretty strong. But I am gonna just switch the leftovers on Ozzy to Jane. Because Jane having takedown means that she's probably gonna want it just to recover from whatever damage she takes from the takedown. All your players officially finished characters? Wow! Welcome back, Ethan. You missed it, Ethan. We got someone new. We got someone really new. It's Gaiku. Heck yeah! He's also really good. It's just really good. He's got Unburden. He's got a attack plus special attack down, which is like whatever. I'm pretty sure most Gen 3 Pokemon have like the weird split with their special attack and attack. They really don't have a path that they choose. I don't think most starters do. I think most starters can do both. Even if they like clearly lean one way, they can do both just fine. Kind of make up for the fact that you are like they're your first one, so they're just well-rounded. Well, Ethan, now you can answer the question I was gonna ask. I asked you earlier, but you were gone. Are all your players level 1? Okay. Cool. So yeah, they should be able to, like, get used to what their moves can do and such. I definitely know, despite the fact that I have played with the people for a long time. Level 1 in D&D, yes. They have small numbers. Level 1 in D&D. Wizard. You take a D8 of damage. You died. Same energy. Level 1 wizard health is rough. Can speak as experience also playing a wizard right now. Well, right now. I mean, it's on pause, but... Yeah. Yeah, wizards, dragon, origin sorcerers, yeah, you have no health. Unless you're a barbarian and you're like, I can still half health and I have 12 health. Then yeah, that goes well. Like minimum of, well, not minimum of 12, but typically the minimum of 12. Yeah. Level 1 is useful for first-time players. Because you literally don't know what you can do most of the time anyway. So it gets you the use of, like, keeping an idea of, like, okay, I have this one thing that I can do. What is one thing I want to do on this round? So, yeah. And that's basically it. Unless you're a fighter and you're like, what if I wanted to do 2 things? Because you can still action surge at any time. Or is action surge a second level thing? I think it is a second level thing. Maybe it's first level. I think action surge is first level. But, anyway. I throw my torch in the room. Yeah. Yeah. Level 1 is... It is made for people who have not played D&D before. It's a really fun time because it does introduce you to the possibility of death at any point. All like that, the only time you experience only at level 1, where like, God, I'm about to get stabbed by a goblin and just die. Yikes. Oh, perfect. Another one right there. Is there any loot? You see boots of jumping. Yeah. Fresh people are fun to play with, especially at level 1. My favorite is they're like, "Are you trying to kill us?" And I'm like, "Please." I punch myself to intimidate the skeleton. Roll for damage. You mean boot of stomping? The one boot of stomping? Does it give me any extra damage on kicks? Nope. Is it like 2 boot? Nope, just 1 boot. 1 boot of stomping. Only so kicks. Nope, only stomps, I'm afraid. I remember pulling that out of my ass too. That was funny. God. Singular boot. The orc glue knob, flannable knob. I don't. Oh wait. Was he the orc that was like, kill the guy and we'll call even? And then we're like, we'll do both. We'll kill you and them. Horrible enchanted items. Yeah, some cult. Some court. Cult. Yeah. Classic. Cult of Painted Faces or something. Yeah, I really don't remember. That was so long ago. And that was a weird time. He shit himself. He shits himself. Yeah, that was a weird time. Those early days of freshman year. Back when we liked each other. I'm not saying those of us who remember don't like each other, but there were definitely some of us who we don't talk about anymore who did not like us. Making me feel like a boomer. Do you remember those old times? You remember getting stuck in the elevator? Oh, my nightmare. Okay, boomer. Get out of here, Ethan. You baby face boy. Despite the fact that you don't really have a baby face, but you know what I mean. Alright, we're gonna secret pout. Aaron's sitting in public without a mask? Never. Like 12 years ago, you mean? I saw this post. I was like, remember like, you remember like 7 years ago when we were in January when we were all just watching The Witcher? I have no idea what kids think is cool right now. I do, because I live with a 7-year-old. And let me tell you, Minecraft's still hip with the kids. Also, like, stereo head, stereo face, whatever. That's a thing that kids like. Kids weirdly like scary shit. Like, all those scary, like, Five Nights at Freddy's or Bendy, they love Siren Head, that's the one. Yes. Siren Head. Sorry, we found the kids in the chat. I'm kidding. Stereo face. Man, I really had a boomer moment there. Fucking stereo face or whatever. Siren Head. I know nothing about it. I am still up to notice it. I don't. I was looking into doing sub work, and I'm like, oh no, I'm too old for these kids. I'm like, you stay off your computers and your Facebooks and your Twitters, and they're like, ew. I don't know. I use the internet to look at news and stream me playing video games to people. I'm old. One thing I do like about Audino is Audino levels up really fast. Like how they enjoy ripping the fat jewels. Yeah, I do know that. I do know the young kids really do like the jewels. Completely out of the loop. Honestly, there's a point where being out of the loop is a-okay. The world's really crazy right now. I try not to stay out of, like... When does the Silvertella YouTube channel come out with the best clips from streams? I don't know. Start clipping things from streams and sending them to me so I can be like, oh, people liked this. I don't know. I'm literally the one behind the camera. I was like, I thought that was funny. And then I clip it every once in a while. I don't know what you guys is like if I just say shit and people are laughing but don't say anything. So I'm like, I thought it was kind of funny. Followed Silvertell on TikTok. There's no Silvertell on... Well, there might be. But it's not me. I can afford to pay me as his editor. I can't afford anyone right now. I can't even afford me as editor right now. That sounds too pricey. Ugh. Maybe at one point. Technically, I have a YouTube channel. It's just, you know, like my personal one. Oh, God. I don't like how much you guys keep tagging me for these. The official Silvertella, Twitter and Instagram. The thing is, I'm sure that these things actually exist because I've been using this handle forever. But they are not my promotional, like, business or, like, associated with my Twitch ones. Instagram, I'm pretty sure, doesn't exist for that. The middle school YouTube videos, those are gone, my man. Those are super gone. I recall we had them, and then, like, someone... Yeah, and then someone was just like, oh, shit, what is this? And I was like, no. And I deleted it before they could watch them all. Those are super gone. I'm pretty sure I have nothing on my YouTube channel. I don't know what Chugga's next Let's Play would be. Yeah. That's, oh, God. Trying to be middle school YouTube famous. Remember when that was a thing? Every middle schooler does it at some point. Nowadays. Back when we were super young, that was just like, oh, man, we could do it. And we were the middle schoolers who started that trend. We're the ones that everyone hated. Gonna watch Food Battle 2011. Oh my God, that's right. I was like, what are you referring to? And now I remember what that was. Oh my God. Smosh. Yeah. Those are the early days, my man. Back when being on YouTube, you're a pioneer. You didn't know what was good, what was stuff. You just made things, and people watched it, and it was a wild west of places you could go. And now YouTube is very like you get pointed down a direction. Like, we see you liked the one thing that you looked up, and now we're gonna point you down in that direction endlessly. Did you see the latest Tobuscus Happy Wheels episode? He kills Justin Bieber. Wow. I want to be the next big hit on Facebook gaming. Fun fact for you, because I use OBS Streamlabs, they do give me the option to stream to Facebook gaming, and I'm like, absolutely not. That's not happening ever. Never gonna happen. PewDiePie better than Tobuscus. Actually... He's gonna get 1 million subs. Literally, like, I was just watching a Game Grumps episode where they were talking about, like, getting 1 million subs used to be the thing. And now it's just like, okay. Like, it's still, like, a benchmark. You're still like, wow, I got 1 million subs. But, like, grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. Markiplier was like 25 million. Yeah, like, saying you wanted like 25 million subs back in the day was like saying, like, I want $500 billion. Like, yeah, okay. There's not enough money. There's not enough, like, subs in the world. But now, there's absolutely enough subs. This channel in the AVGN ripoff. Mubby. Gaiku really strong. He's very strong. He hits harder than Jane does, but Jane is the tank. Actually, like, low-key, look at Jane's defensive stats. Jane is low-key the tank. 78, 72, compared to, like, Ozzy, who was also meant to tank, who's 83, 79, but is also, like, 6 levels up. Like, Ozzy and Jane are just the same. They are health tanks, except Jane's more supportive, whereas Ozzy's a bit more physical. And then there's Nibbler with his stats. Like, yeah, I don't know. You know, like, you really can't say any of Nibbler's moves are that great, but it's fine. Gaiku. And there's Colonel Cheeto, who's just flexing on everyone with how powerful they are. We're only 5 levels away from that Flygon. It really shouldn't be that far away. Also, I'm pretty sure I just heard myself yawn. But I'm also like, I don't have any... My stream is only on my phone. Like, I don't hear it anywhere else. I don't know where my own yawning could be coming from. Good old takedown. Is it the catchy ghost? I don't know. It could be. Just really tired, yawning in my ear. Oh, those thick stats. Wants to learn Heal Pulse. Heal Pulse is an interesting move. Did you not see the Grumps episode? Which one? Like, I'm sure I watched it, but it's... the likelihood that it stayed in my mind low. Heal Pulse is interesting because it's great for special. Like, if you ever have, like, double battles, if I ever run into double battles, Jane is always one of the people because she will be so useful. But But like Attract has use, Entrainment has use. Heal Pulse is really only useful in double battles or if I'm trying to catch a Pokemon and I don't want it to die. Very niche moments though that ever actually happens. Oh. I think no Heal Pulse. No Heal Pulse. None of that. Also, I now think that Gaiku probably has enough experience. Jane can just kind of be getting her own stuff now, and then Gaiku can come in for getting his own. Yes, I do. I remember this now. Like Catchy Ghost, Catchy. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't think I actually watched it like the video itself. I think I watched it on like the best ofs. Damn, that takedown was strong. Oh my god, I really hope I'm not like making all of you yawn, but the amount of times I'm yawning, I'm just really overtired. I hope I am smart enough to go to bed early tonight, but I won't be. I absolutely will not be. My ass will still go to bed at 2:30, wake up again at 8 and be like, I'm fine. Time to inject coffee. No coffee in these. I might go get some more water or something to keep me hydrated and awake. That also does the job. At least for me. Yeah, level 36. More health. Very healthy. Like, I will be a person to say that I have slept on how good Audino actually is. Like, I always was like, Audino's not that great. It's just like Chansey. But like, Chansey is a health tank, but it has no physical defense. It's all special defense. Audino is just like, I can do both just fine and still be a health tank. Like, Audino, I think I sleep on how decent Audino really is. Ow. My jaw cracked at that one. Catchy. Boop, boop. I remember that one because every time Aaron was, Dan would try to be like, hey Siri, and just be quiet. Aaron would be like, Catchy! Ah, the Catchy goes! God damn, it was so good. Ah! Damn it! We're both in love with each other. Oh, this is never gonna end. Never mind. My love is stronger. And by my love, I mean my fists. Damn, Jane. You know, despite the fact that Jane is like literally not the strongest on my team, she does work against wild Audinos. Flirt with the male. Ah, yes, the male is successfully flirted with. Oh no, that male is very tanky. Quick, put him to sleep. Please. Oh, my nose. Just gonna chop it off. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. Make sure that, Jane has maximum amount of moves left. Ah! Oh, it feels like I just took a line. Just did a line of crack. Not that I know what that's like. Me and my crack cocaine addiction. I mean... Pretty sure you smoke crack. You don't actually inject it. Pretty sure that's heroin. Smoke the crack cocaine. You can inject anything if you're stupid. Fucking, just lining up my bloodstream for some, juicy drop pop injections I'm gonna be doing. Can't wait to be juicing it up. It's just crazy. I wish I knew more of their, like, their taglines and slogans so I could be like, ah! I feel the power of the juice! They're like, careful, dude, he's juicing, and they think that he's like on steroids, but in fact he's just pumping full of blue raspberry juicy drop pop juice. My friend, my power cannot be contained. Sour taste worth living for. Oh my god. More like the sour taste worth killing for. Just enter in a rage every time you inject that juicy drop pop. Does anyone remember a while back where, like, there was some kid in Florida, I don't even know if it was a kid, or if just, like, some dude in Florida who was, like, mad hopped up on some drugs that he got, like, shot 3 times and just kept going. And people were like, oh my god, it's like drug zombies. And obviously nothing came of that. Because, like, here we are now. But, like, bath salt zombie? Yes! Yes! You know what I'm talking about. Like, there was some drug that he took that made him, like, crazy. Like, I think he was just, like, attacking someone or something. And some cop shot him, and he was just like, nah. He just kept going. And people were like, he's a fucking zombie! I don't remember the story in greatest of details. Yeah, he ate part of the dude. I forgot that was part of it. That's why they thought he was a zombie. Yeah. That man was juicing it up. Oh, man. Come on, Jane. 2 more levels. Oh, that was gross. Oh my god, I'm sorry for anyone who saw that. It fucking gleeked. But yeah, no, it was happening around like when Walking Dead was like in this popular stage. You know, way back in like 2014. 2014, 2015. And they were like, God, the zombies. And it was just like... I believe it was around the same time. Clementine. Where'd you run off to? Lee! I cry every time. Stay away from the bath salts, you understand? I can't have you no go near it. Clementine, I need you to shoot me. God. Remember that time when Telltale was good? Lee. That was the time. No? Well, alright. That was the one time, I will say. Yeah, that one time. Walking Dead Season 1, great time. Was very emotional. That got me. I didn't play Minecraft Story Mode. I don't know what that was about. Like, sure, it wasn't perfect. It was like the first of its kind. Well, Walking Dead was always kind of like that. Like, Walking Dead was so weird to me because it was just like, what if we just threw away morals? What if we had people who were like, we'll do it because we need to, because we need to survive. Relax, bud. There are zombies every once in a while, sure. But being morally gray will not get you everywhere. I don't know. Walking Dead was always weird to me. This was like, every person's a piece of shit. I'm like, not everyone's not a piece of shit. Shane. You had sex with my wife. All the nice ones are dead. But like, listen, people are bad. We've seen plenty of examples of that, just like in general life. But like, I don't know. It feels obviously, it is exaggerated and dramatized for like storytelling effect. But like, it was. Some people are just good people. I don't know. And it's like, we're gonna take advantage of that because we need to survive. Like, you're just an asshole. And people are like, yeah. God, they're so cool. They don't take shit for everyone. I'm like, no. And then they get really contemplative, like, I've done a lot of bad things. Like, yeah, you have. Yeah. I mean, Walking Dead was like, anytime someone was genuinely nice, you're like, they're either an idiot or they're the bad guy in disguise. I don't know. Like, just this once, I wanted them to be like, come across someone who's just like, here, have some food and water. And she's like, and they just leave, never come back. They never show up again. They're just some dude that's just like, hey man, here you go, help you out. And they just keep going. But those people are always like, I gotta be alone, or else they're gonna get me. Like, they're kind of crazy. It's just like, good people are not crazy. Like, relax, Walking Dead. Gotta be alone. I've not played Among Us yet. I've watched it and I'm like, that's good. That's good. It seems fun. Like, I definitely want to, like, get together with some friends and be like, just play it. The problem is, like, it's a lying game. And, like, grade A, it's just, like, really... You should absolutely do it, my dude. That sounds like a fun time. Like, because it's the lying game, there's definitely points that's just like, alright, we just gotta, like, we point it out to others and be like... Especially if you play with people you know, because there are definitely points that, like, you can just tell when someone isn't adding up their story. Like, Chad, anytime we play, like, TTT. Nice. Nice. I'm a bit worried about that, not gonna lie, but it's fine. But, like, Chad, anytime we play TTT, and you're like, well, yeah, when I'm quiet. Like, I gotta keep myself talking kind of thing. Like, I think that just plays right into it. True. You lied. Nah, it's fine. Or I think of like Werewolf or something. It's very similar kind of stuff. I love Werewolf. Werewolf's just fun times. Especially because even when I am like the normal person, I try to adopt different roles just so you can never fucking tell what I'm doing. Like, there are times I'll be very like, I'm just gonna stay quiet. Werewolf Stream 1. Don't tempt me with a good time. We all play tabletop again, just play some Werewolf. Ethan, you are a top tier liar at points. Because none of us could believe that you could lie. What's the building, lady? Literally staring at it. None of us believe you have the heart to lie, but you will. Oh, sounds like a good time, my man. I'll definitely let you know. Cause really, it's really hot right now. It seems like a lot of people are playing it. I have not. Mostly, I don't know. I'm not in a great financial position, so me going out and buying another game if I'm not guaranteed that I'll play it a numerous amount is like risky for me. That's most of my streams have been things that I just like already own, so it's not too big of a deal on me. Yeah. Oh, I just cracked my shoulder too. That new computer? No, Amazon still has not given me my money back, so I can actually go pay Aaron for a new computer. I'm just perpetually poor. I have until they gave me 1 to 2 weeks when I called them. Not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. So if I don't have anything by Wednesday, I gotta call them again and complain because this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I need my money so I can play games. So, still nothing. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Something maybe about Jane almost being level 40. That might be something. I'm gonna bitch at him so we can play Total War together. Yeah, like, you were like the 7th person to tell me just like, oh, you're bitching. I'm like, I so hate that. I don't hate the advice. I'm sure it works perfectly well for all of you. But like, I hate being on the phone and being the person that's just like, well, this is fucking like yeah, it's so not me. And it's not for like a lack of complaint, because I'll definitely be like, guys, I'm getting really frustrated and kind of stuff. But I hate like yelling at them. I hate being like, do something about it. It's like, cause God, they can't help it at points. feel like a male Karen. Yeah, I get that. Like, very much, it's like, I don't want to seem like I'm ungrateful, but, like, I would appreciate a little bit more here, and it's just not coming to me. But it is ridiculous. This is, like, going on 2.5 months, and I have not gotten my, my money back. After you, this one just makes it, yeah, it just makes whoever goes right afterwards. Again, another useful support move, but Jane is not going to take that. Because I don't have enough. I don't have a doubles team. A male Karen is a Ken. I don't know. Like, even, like, full Ken mode. The dream house is coming with me. Barbie gave me the Jeep this time so I can go full Ken mode. I don't know, like, I'll be there. I don't know. Even after, like, these 2.5 months, I'm still not like, incredibly angry, per se. I am frustrated, but I understand it is not the people I'm talking to's fault. Probably taking the Jeep and the dog. Like, I talked to them, they're like, oh, well, the claim people have not gone through, and I'm like, yeah. What's the deal? So, what happened was about late June. I ordered a computer on Amazon to get, because I was in the process of getting a new computer, because I just graduated from college, and it's kind of like the gift to myself. Well, a gift. So I ordered it, and then about a week later, I got a message that it's like, your package is undeliverable. There was a problem during shipping. You should be reimbursed in like a week. And I'm like, okay, that's shitty, but all right. Waited the week, nothing, and I was like, all right, this is a little ridiculous. So I went through the process that Amazon tells you to do. I contacted the seller and being like, hey, what's going on? Haven't gotten this, yada yada yada. And they're like, the seller contacts me. He's like, we're sorry to hear that. File an A to Z claim through Amazon, and we'll see what we can do. And I did that about halfway through July, so like July 10th-ish, I think July 10th was about when I filed it. And I was like, I called Amazon and be like, cool, I want to file this. And they're like, all right, we can do this for you. Hopefully we can get something done. And we'll see about it. I'm like, cool. I waited a week, which is about when A to Z claims get like filed, and they investigate and be like, all right, here's your money, or nope, we don't believe that you didn't get it, kind of thing. Nothing. So I called them, be like, what's going on? I was told a week. They said, oh, we're really backed up right now. And I'm like, of course, with COVID and everything, why aren't you backed up? Like, that makes complete sense to me. So it's like, please just wait like another 1 to 2 weeks and we should get back to you. And I checked the thing and it's like, yeah, we're experiencing some issues. Might be a little bit of delay. I'm like, fine, whatever. I waited the 1 to 2 weeks. It's now like close to end of July. And I'm like, all right, still nothing. I'm getting a little upset. Let me call again. I called again. The lady like went through process with me. She was probably the most helpful at the time. We literally tried to call the seller together. The seller didn't fucking answer for whatever reason. They're also in California. I'm in Maine, so I'm like 3 hours ahead, and they were just opening. So whatever. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna escalate the claim for you, see if we can do something about that. And I'm like, and she's like, you should hear something within like a week. And I'm like, all right, fine. Waited a week, nothing. Called them back. And just this past Wednesday was this final call where they were like, okay, I could send another escalation, but it just kind of get filed back. From what I can see, they are likely investigating it right now. So please just wait 1 to 2 weeks and you should hear something. Here we are. So it was like $1,000. I'm out $1,000. I don't have a computer and I'm very frustrated. And I just want the claim people to just go through the process. Yeah, it's not. It's... Yeah, I'm hoping. What part of Maine I'm from? I am from Western Maine. I'm like an hour and a half. Not even an hour and a half from like the border to New Hampshire. I live in Oxford County, so like Western Maine, up where the mountains are. What part of Maine was your friend from? Because I went to school at the University of Maine, by the border. Okay, yeah. So like I've talked to people from all over Maine. All right, my dude. They're from the county, yeah. Central Maine squad. Well, you're down in New York now, bud. You're a New Yorker. Oh, that's weird to say. That is weird to say. I'm gonna use Screech. Don't remind me. Hey, my coffee's cold. I'm gonna need a new fucking coffee after this. Oh, I fell asleep, son of a bitch. You jabroni. Defcon, I need to know if you've experienced this. If you met someone who has like the New Yorker accent yet, I gotta know. Spilled coffee on my Tim's. Yeah. Because if you haven't met someone with that accent yet, I'm disappointed. God, this thing cannot not hit 5 times and get like 2 crits. It's a little sketchy. Yeah, that's fair. It is super COVID heavy there, yeah. I wouldn't go out either. I don't blame you. I don't really leave my house either. I'm also like I said, I'm from Maine, so like it's not crazy going on here, but it's a bit much. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's nothing compared to up there. It's really unfortunate that it's like everything's unfortunate in general about like the pandemic, but what's fucky about Maine is because they're like, it's not up here, no one gives a shit, and they're constant like, I go everywhere where like high traffic areas and there's just a bunch of people around not wearing masks, not doing anything. I'm like, great. Wouldn't mind being Scandinavia right now. Yeah, New Zealand, it's like nothing. Like nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's very real up here. Very much a lot of people. I have a lot of people who like I know personally who are just like denying that everything's happening. I'm like, you are so privileged that you're in Maine right now. Like if you were trying to suggest this with all like anywhere else, you would have no support. It's crazy. Oh, that's pretty. That's a lot. That is a lot. Mr. Zany Dolphin, what part of the South are you from? How bad is it? Like, where are you? Like, I want to know how bad it might be. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It really is. But whatever. I don't want to get too into it, because then it feels really kind of politicky, and I don't super like talking politics on stream. This is kind of a time that I like to like kind of relax and forget about the world, and like politics do not make me do that. Oh. All right, get off the bike. Perfect. Get off the bike. All right. Mondino. Oh my god. I literally just... I feel like I just snapped back into reality. How about the Pokemon World War? What's up with that lore? Fuck if I know. I found out there's a war lore going on in Stardew Valley this past week. That's, like, ongoing. And that there is, like, some slight kind of racist tones to some of the talks about it. It's weird. Lysandra Rocket, go boom. That Pokemon XY lore. Let me hit you. Let me hit you. Let me hit you. Let me hit you. Oh my god. A Nuzlocke. Describe to me what that is, because I don't think I have heard of it. Where's my Stardew trenches? Yeah. I was blown away when I saw that. I might be interested in doing it. I enjoy challenges to Pokemon because Pokemon is in general pretty easy. That's why I like this mod, because this mod adds like, it's usually like a 10 level differences between the normal fights. Like the reason I am doing so much training is because it's like 5 oh my god. That'd be so brutal. Maybe. Maybe at some point. I feel like that had to be like super along the way. Just be like, uh-oh. You just like... yeah, like 50 plus, definitely. Like, I imagine like at some point when you just have like... Don't start banning us. Yeah, I don't want to ban my entire viewer base. That'd be terrible. You just, like, at some point, like, someone's gotten being snappy. You're like, well, I guess it's time for me to use Explosion. Yeah. Definitely a time you would do for, like, when you have more of it. But, I don't know. I love my viewers. Like, I'm always... I think it's, like, your first stream of mine, but, like, I literally... talk about like how much I just love you guys at the end. You would have been a lot of people during that first gym. Yeah, that happened. Luck explosion run only. Oh, be brutal. Be brutal. Oh, Emolga, get out of here. Gaiku. Who's that Leaf Blade? You could do a monotype Nuzlocke. That'd be difficult. I think it'd be easier if I did do one of these, like, stop using Roost. If I did one of these, like, every Pokemon from a gen is in it. Like those, ROMs. With HM's exception. Okay. Yeah. Because I love monotype runs. I like them more with the later games because fairy type's my favorite type. So, like, I loved doing that for Sun and Moon. Was just I had a pure fairy type team. That was a fun time. Poison type scared the hell out of me. I was always like, they're so immune. Fairy type is poggers. Such a good type. Like of all the things I can say high praise about X and Y. Like, Fairy, Steel, and Flying. Nice. Yeah, I also like Steel types. Steel types are pretty cool. Like, of all the things I can say about X and Y, like, the story and sort of, like, the general topography of the game, forgettable. But, like, Mega Evolutions and Fairy type, some of the best things ever brought to Pokemon. Like, in that sense, great game. But... so, like, Gen 7, great. X and Y, well, they're subpar games. Do you mean X and Y or Sun and Moon? X and Y, because that's when Fairy type got introduced, and Mega Evolution. Sun and Moon looked very pretty. Yeah, Sun and Moon looked very pretty. And had a great story, but in my opinion, because its story was just so, like... it made... replayability was, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. It was fine, not amazing, but it was good. Yeah, I'd agree. And I never played like Ultra or like Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, whatever it was. Yeah. No, I agree. It was very, very much like that. I've heard as well. Yeah, that, like, I'll agree. The totem Pokemons were interesting. Like the electric totem Pokemon, I did have a lot of trouble with because of the buses. The beep beep, yeah, those buses. Charjabug, I think is his name. Fucking buses. But beyond that, Ultra Necrozma is crazy. I wouldn't know actually. I have not played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, unfortunately. I also haven't played Sword and Shield, but I'm not going to say unfortunately to that because I like my national decks. It's not there. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I'm trying to think of what truly was like the last difficult Pokemon game. And I do and I think it's Black and White, not because not because Black and White or Black 2 and White and Black 2 were difficult per se, but because it didn't have nearly as much hand-holding as the later games do. It's like difficult but not impossible. Yeah, EXP share is not team-wide. You don't have catch experience. It's like it's difficult, but not the worst. Like the least difficult like thing I would say is in. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree to that. Boosting foe levels. Like Autonos are the one thing I would say Black and White and Black and White 2 and Black and White have is the Autonos because you can very easily grind at that point and get super ahead. Granted, I need to stay on par with this ROM by being I don't know why I left. By being a Nuzlocke, but in the normal game, you don't super need to. I do remember my Nuzlocke, my personal Nuzlocke of Black and White 2 alone. I did it blind because it was the only way I could keep in. No, we completely. I think someone mentioned that earlier. Like, I want to have it hard. Technically, Black and White 2 also does have a challenge mode, but I think you have to beat to the regular mode to get it. Oh, is it Sceptile time? I think it's Sceptile time. I completely spaced. I was so busy talking that I hadn't realized. Gaiku! He needs to go even further beyond. Seep tile. Yay! He wants to learn Dragon Pulse. Fuck yeah, you can learn Dragon Pulse. Fuck yeah, you can. That move's amazing. Get out of here, Pursuit. We don't need Pursuit. Yeah, because Screech is still pretty useful. Screech is pretty useful. Yeah, I don't think... Hold on. I might be able to access it, but like... let's see. If I click on... Nope, that's not it. There should be... Nope, that's not it. I don't know how to access it. But down in the C gear stuff. I think there's a way for me to access like challenge mode and such. But I don't know how. Yeah. it's a very real complaint about Pokemon. Is just it is very easy at this point, and I understand their demographic is young children, but I, as a kid, enjoyed Pokemon because there was some difficulty. I remember slaving away at points. I didn't want to play the Pokemon game and be done with it in a week. I played Pokemon for so long, probably because I was illiterate at the very young age, and I was like, I just like because that works. My early like silver and gold. Yeah. You were mentioning that. Still haven't played it. Yeah. I definitely and I suggest it because Black and White 2. They're a weird bunch because I've definitely heard people praise it to being some of the best, but I've never. I guess when I was like getting into Black and White 2, I didn't think so. I was like, all right, Black and White were great because it felt a lot like the early Pokemons did. But Black and White 2 is just kind of whatever. Playing through it on Nuzlocke, I do think it's like it's more enriching. I feel a bit more like, oh, okay, this is like stuff's getting harder, and I'm kind of learning a bit. Swimming tutus. Good old Shin Megami Tensei. I love when spin-offs get better. Really. But the type advantage, yo! Yeah. I think what the biggest reason I think Black and White was difficult when it came out is because they just dropped all new Pokemon and said, no, we're not going to talk about the old ones during the main game. They're not here. You have to now learn what Blitzel is. And I was like, I don't know what type these things are. If I had to guess, it was this. And sometimes I'd just be wrong. Like, Scraggy confused the hell out of me when I first saw it. I was like, what is this? And it used a fighting move. I was like, I guess it's a fighting type. And I'll use a psychic move on it. And it's just like, whoa. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I liked it a lot. I am interested in Shin Megami Tensei, but I have not explored it a lot. Like I said, I'm not getting into a lot of newer games right now because poor. I already have too many boys being like, "Hey, we should play CK3," and I'm like, I don't own it, and nor do I have the $50 to spend. Oh, look at that speed stat. Yeah, Gaiku. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. What the fuck? Did I not step into the right grass? Did I just run into grass that wasn't the shaking grass? Am I a dumbass? Hold on. Did I just like look away because I thought I got it? Yeah, I must have. I think it was the next one down. Alright. I thought I ran into shaking grass and Natu came out. I was really confused. Alright, how are we doing on level edge? Alright, Gaiku is level 37. Afterwards, we just gotta work on Fennekin. Get Fennekin to 40, and then we can do Gym. Which will we're probably gonna end up taking the whole 4 hours of doing just grinding again. We probably will have to do the Gym either Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever I decide to stream it again. That's a weird looking Fennekin. What are you talking about? It's my Firefox Pokemon, Fennekin. It's definitely Fennekin. I can't wait for it until it evolves into Delphox. Yep. Oh, my mangly gang of groups of Pokemons. Fennekin's great. More Audino. Dude, Gaiku is really going to be kind of clutch. Just in the next, like, series of fights. Because he's a starter Pokemon. Starter Pokemon are generally pretty good. And Gaiku's pretty good. What would be your ideal Pokemon game? Like, are you saying, like, which Pokemon... Describe what you mean by that. Am I just picking the best Pokemon game that I think is most ideal? Or am I, like, taking, like, oh, I want Sun and Moon story, but with, like, the mechanics or the like, mini games of whatever? If I were to make a game myself. Okay. I'm going to describe it in terms of what I think were, like, the best and just kind of put it all together. I want, like, Silver and Gold post-game. I'm going to start with that because that was the coolest post. I don't care what other game you played. Silver, Gold, Crystal, all of its same remakes. Best post-game. The fact that you get to just go and do another round of gym battles and you're like, oh, shit. And then you go fight, like, the super champion, the guy who was, like, the first. Great premise. Best post-game. I think I'd like Gen 3 in terms of, like, world. Because Gen 3, too much water, whatever. But the amount of, like... Gen 3 had an aesthetic, and it was really good at its aesthetic. Like, you'd walk around, I'm like, yeah, I do feel like this is, like, kind of a tropical... Yeah, like, Gen 3 had great exploration. That's the fact that I'm just gonna go north, and, like, suddenly, oh, here, cool, there's a desert. I can't quite get into it yet, because it's a little too sandy for me. And then, like, here's this cool mountain with a volcano at the top, and whoa, there's meteorite X stuff. Like, cool shit was in Gen 3 in terms of exploration. I want, like, black and white level of, like... No, I think black and white's story was really good. Story, and I'd say villains. And great villain. His entire, like... Villain's not even the right word. Just antagonist. Too much water, 7.8 out of 10. Yeah, no, it's great. Like... Team Plasma was so cool... because a lot of what they were saying makes sense at some points. Like, when you're like, oh, certain villains, like, okay, Team Rocket, we're just going to steal Pokemon because we want to be the best. Okay, clear villain. Like, Magma and Aqua, they're all about, like, oh, we want to expand the land, extend the water. Like, they're eco-terrorists. Like, they kind of make sense to a point, but they obviously went too far. Fucking Galactic's all about, like, this world sucks, we need a new one. Whatever. But Team Plasma was so interesting because it's just like, hey, you know those Pokemon that you think are your friends? Yeah, it'd be real nice if you stopped enslaving them. It's just like, whoa, alright. Okay. Relax. Ah, interesting. I didn't know that about Magma and Aqua. I never played Pokemon Conquest. I vaguely heard about it, but yeah. I do remember Team Skull. Team Skull was silly. That's all they really were. They were just very silly, and they were obviously a cover-up for the main antagonist. I don't even fucking remember her name. And her reasons for being a villain were also terrible. I want people to be beautiful. Little extreme. You're a bad mom, alright? Relax. Like... but like Team Plasma, great villains, and obviously like the kind of undertow is like, yeah, our main like leader is all about that, but like the sub leader, the bad guy, like the man behind him, I want to do this so I'm in charge. Like, great villains, great story. Topography, yeah, I already said that. Basically, Gen 3. Like gym leaders wise, let me think of the best the cast of gym leaders. I know it's not quite the same thing, but I kind of liked how Sun and Moon did with their, not gym leaders, but whatever they were called, that they were trial captains. Because I liked the idea of that, because they were unique in the sense of, like, they're kind of just people who are always around the islands and kind of, like, protecting them and also, like, leading the next person through the trials. I liked the idea of that a lot. So I think that would kind of play a part. Not necessarily make them like, oh, trial captains instead of gym leaders, because I think gym leaders just more fun. But I think that'd be really cool. 3 Pokemon game with open world like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I'd like that. Also, you just put Breath in the Wild next to it, and I get excited because that's my favorite game. So, like, anything that's more Breath of the Wild, I just think is better. What I wouldn't want from gym leaders is, like, Gen 7. No, Gen 6. Whatever X and Y were. Does anyone remember an X and Y gym leader? You might remember the weird glasses kid, because he was in the anime. Gen 6, but yeah, like, forgettable. Yeah, Chad, I'm not worried about its difficulty. I just want to, like, I want to dream. Yes, it did help with EV training. Like, the good part of Gen 6 was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. We all know this. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were amazing. They also had a good post-game. I still think Silver and Crystal is better, though. Because they also even kind of expanded upon, like, main story stuff with that. Elite Four. I also do think I like Black and White's Elite Four, because they're also people you kind of meet out in the world. Like, I think of, I just like when the Elite Four aren't just, like, exclusive. They're just, like, people you just kind of, like, oh, you never meet. Sun and Moon kind of did a good job of that, but I didn't love that at points. I liked it more how it was in Black and White, I think. Because I'm pretty sure, like, one of the Elite Four for Black and White, I think Caitlyn, the psychic one, she's just like someone else in a different game. You can fight Caitlyn in a different game as completely, like, I think she's like a frontier head or something like that at the Battle Frontier. Fucking Caitlyn was in Platinum. Yeah. I liked that. That's cool to me. It's just like, yeah, you know, I'm the frontier head here, but like I'm also like an Elite Four over in Unova kind of thing. Like, that's cool. That's cool stuff. They're not in a vacuum, I guess. I like that part. Because every other Elite Four are just like, you meet them and they're like there. And like, I think Sun and Moon did an okay job with it. But they're like, I don't know. There comes a point to me, it's like, I don't want what was also a gym leader, quote unquote, to also be the Elite Four. That I don't want. I don't know. I think Black and White did a good job of it, because Black and White's a great game. And I want Black and White / Gen 1's way of being like, fuck, what is that Pokemon? I want to be guessing a lot. of being like, read a name and be like, all right, look at this sprite and be like, okay, I think I know what this is, and try it and like fuck up. And be like, shit, it's not a rock type, and just get destroyed. Sudowoodo, great example. I like misdirection when it comes to Pokemon types. That'd be my ideal game. I think that pretty much wraps it up. I really got pulled on a tangent there. I kind of forgot to grind for a little bit. I see. Well, what can I say, Chad? I'm honored that you consider me like the idea, like pulling ideas from me when it comes to making it. I like that. Yeah. I also like replayability factors. I just like that in most games. I like any game that like I can come back to in like 3 months and be like, yeah, I'll pick that up again, and I feel like I'm having a much different experience, or at least the experience feels like closer to its original form. And I'm not just feeling like a watered down version. Like, Dark Souls, great replayability. You can either have the exact same time you had the very first time, or very different, but very new to it. Like, very rarely do you have, like, a watered-down feeling about Dark Souls games. It just has great replayability. Very bad. Gaiku is almost level 40. Okay, good. So now I can start working on Fennekin. In fact, I'm gonna... Oh, am I one of those Korean pop stars? I sure hope so. Is that what they do? I think it is. That move. Can I be a K-pop girl? Please? I'm not desperate. Pun and Wiggum will talk. Shit. Are you telling my luscious needs to be re-dyed hair is not... It's not winning me points? Fuck. Genki? Oh wait, that's Japan. Gothita. This Fury Cutter out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna go heal before I finish off with Gaiku. I've done a lot of talking today. I did a lot more talking today than I was expected to do today on stream. I thought I heard Morgana, but I guess I didn't. Alright. Alright. I mean, very tired of grinding. Also, I'm very tired in general, but I've been over that. It is like... I'm glad I'm doing this on stream, because I know if I was doing this personally, at some point I'd be like, fuck it, I'm fine, and I'll just go, and I definitely lose someone. Or more than someone. Like, I might just straight up lose. But when at least I'm on stream, I have a way of being like, oh, well, I've said I was going to do it. I have, like, accountability. So that I'll only lose one Pokemon, because that's been my average for these gyms. Rip Panda. Who else did we lose? We lost a Nitbit. We lost Water. Who did we lose the second gym? I don't remember who we lost in the second gym. What was my team back then? I also lost someone to an explosion. I remember that much. We still had Pascal at the time, so it wasn't Pascal. Who was it? Was it the Krogunk? I think we just straight up lost... No, we lost the Krogunk outside of that because I got psychicked by a Porygon. Who was it? Ah, shit, I can't remember. Ooh. What was our team back then? So let's see. Let me just recount through all the Pokemon that we have caught. So we had Oshawott. We lost Watchdog to just shit luck. And then we got Nitbit. We kept Nitbit. We got Ozzy, who we still have to this day. We caught one other one, right? We had at least 4 Pokemon at the time. We had Water, we had Nitbit, we had Ozzy. Or did we only have 3 Pokemon at the time? I'm really forgetting. Hold on. Let me look at the town map. Nope, no bicycle. Alright, so. We started in Asperia City. We went to Route 19. We caught Watchdog. Got the Flossy City. Can't catch anything there. Got the Route 20. We caught Nitbit. Then we went to Flossy Ranch. We caught Ozzy. There's a Cave of Being down there. Interesting. Didn't know that. And then we went back and fought the gym leader. So yeah, I guess we only had 3 Pokemon at the time. We lost both Water and Nitbit. But Ozzy was still alive. And we only had 1 left. We went all the way to Flossy Ranch. We had a reset. And then we got the Super Rod, and we got that. We made that ruling that for that area I could catch again in the water routes, so I could at least have a team going in a bit further. I haven't done that since, so I guess you know how it goes. So we went back. Well, I caught Fish Stick in Asperia City. I caught Paul Dean on Route 19. I caught Pascal, I think, at Flossy Ranch, and then I caught a third one on Route 20, but I don't remember who it was. I don't remember. Might have been them. Might have been them. I really don't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember. It's been too long at this point. I think those I think if I had to guess, those VODs are no longer up either because it's been so long. Maybe? Yeah, probably. They're only up for about 30 days, I think. This should be the last one, assuming it's not. Fuck! I was about to say, assuming it's not an Emolga, but. Joke's on me. Alright, Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse, perfect. We definitely caught one other Pokemon. I must have lost to them because I don't remember who they were. Oh, wait, you know what I can check? I can just check on my Pokedex to see what I've caught and haven't caught. That's how we'll do it. Alright. I know this is truly only satisfying my own curiosity, but I need to remember. Because it is bothering the hell out of me that I don't. Alright, so Pokedex. Here we go. Okay. So, fun fact for you, the way I have set up my my emulator will show the important screen first. So because the bottom screen is typically the most important when it comes to the Pokedex, it will show this first. So yeah, caught a Patrat, we lost him, lost Water. Lost a Nitbit. Here's Ozzy, still kicking. Here's Jane that we still have. There's Colonel Cheeto, who we still have. Panda, who we lost in the third gym. Here is Nibbler, who we still have. Shuppet, who we still have. I don't even remember what we named Shuppet. Kermit. Okay. Yeah, but no. It's easier this way for me. I don't know. It's hard. It's easier to let go when I know they're gone. Fennekin, who we still have. The Krogunk, who we lost. Also, this is just Unova, not the national dex. Here we go. This ought to help a bit more. So let's start. Name. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay. Isn't there a way to sort by the Pokemon you've caught? Ah, okay. This is the habitat list. Oh, it's just a way for me to keep track. Okay, whatever. Alright, well. I'll just go through and find it then. Oh, there's Phineas, who we sacrificed to make room for our Munchlax. Pachirisu, which I think we still have. We caught that one recently, I recall. There's Kermit. I remember losing Pascal. That was after the fact. There's Paul Dean. Oh, that still hurts. That's... Oh, I didn't get rid of the execute to make way for our newest member. Oh, it was Bun Bun. It was Bun Bun we lost. That's right. Oh, that hurts. Alright. I'm gonna go sacrifice the execute real quick just to celebrate the fact that we have... it was sort of a late execution, but to make way for what we have in our septile. Alright. So yeah. As per our rules for me using the hidden grottos, if we use a hidden grotto to catch a Pokemon, we have to sacrifice one of our own Pokemon that we've already caught as a sort of trade-in system. And execute Quiche. You are to be executed so we can have Gaiku. Goodbye, Quiche. It would have been fun. Yeah, we still have Fish Stick. We still have Zip Zap, Gremlin, and Cormit. Cormit, that's right. Cormit. Okay. 45 minutes left of the stream, and I've got a Fennekin to get to level 38. Execute. Don't put that hood over my head. I'm scared of the dark. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh god, that's dark. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. That's what happened. What level does this Vulpix learn Flamethrower? Because that's really the cutoff point of when I will evolve it. Great movies. The first 3 Pirates of the Caribbeans were. Every subsequent ones were whatever. But the first 3 were great. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Yeah, Pirates of the OG cast. It was really good. It was really good. Like top-notch stuff. Oh, Fennekin, it's gonna take you a while to level up. Hold on, because you are currently the only one, I'm gonna give you the leftovers for now. So you can just passively heal yourself. Alright. Start with the Will-O-Wisp. Have it get burnt. We'll use some Flame Charge. Avoid that double slap. That's good. The beauty about Audino training, too, is because Audino, I believe, gives everybody HP EVs. So my entire team is just going to be very healthy Always. They're always going to be way too much health. Yes. Yes. Very, very healthy. It's ideal for a Nuzlocke, because I really do want a lot of health to make sure that I survive. But every boy and every gal on this team and every non-gender. A little close there. A little close. Didn't care for that. I'm sweating after that one. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I hope he doesn't. I don't want to lose Fennekin. Fennekin is my gal who has all of the Staz infliction moves and flame charge. I need Fennekin to do setup and to be my catcher. I hate it when it takes a while. Gets me so bored. I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate. Hell yeah. I fucking love chocolate. God, Fennekin, it's gonna take so long to level you up. I'm like, granted, it gets faster every time, but even still, I need Fennekin to level up and to just evolve at some point. But I don't know where I can get. You know what? That brings up a good point. I haven't like looked at my documents today about this ROM, but there is an entire list of just things they've changed item lists. And I'm curious if there is a way for me to get a Firestone this early on. Actually, technically I can. I need to go to the Battle Company, where I don't know where that is, but I believe that's in Castelia City, I believe. Is there anywhere else I can get Firestones? I just need a Firestone. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's unfortunate. Because I really needed to get Fennekin to evolve. Oh, Fennekin, why didn't you wake up before that happened? I'm also waiting for one of these odd notes to just be shiny and me be like, oh shit! But I already have one. And then I just kill it. Be like, I don't wanna play with you anymore. Very Toy Story. That's a... I don't know why bringing that up makes me suddenly think about it. But can we talk about how fucking creepy that dream sequence was in the first Toy Story, where Woody is just like, Andy's not gonna play with me anymore. And he's just having like the fucking nightmare, the creepy fucking hands. That nightmare fuel as a kid. I was like pretty fucked up. Oh, flamethrower. I was pretty fucked up after that for a while. That's Toy Story 2. Is it? Yeah, it is Toy Story 2. You're right. You're right. You're right. The Hooker's Syndrome. Yes. That is Toy Story 2. Yeah. God, that fucked me up as a kid. Flamethrower is just gonna be better than Flame Charge, and if I ever want Flame Charge, I can just teach it again. Yeah, that caused some damage to young Joey's psyche. Like, I was pretty messed up after a while after that. So I'm gonna take a slight deviation. I might have to just play a little bit longer just to make sure that Fennekin gets leveled up all the way. But now that Fennekin knows Flamethrower, I want to gun all the way back to the Battle Company. And I want to get a Firestone. And I believe there's a way I can do it. What that way is, I'm not sure. I will find out when I get there. But I desperately want Fennekin to evolve before we go into this fight. Not because Fennekin's going to be super useful, but because then Fennekin will be a nice fallback. Because right now, Fennekin, I'm never going to be like, you know what, I think sending in Fennekin will be the safer bet here. Like, even if I'm against, like, grass types or steel types, I will probably send in Colonel Cheeto first. Because Colonel Cheeto is just the tank that I need. Well, Colonel Cheeto is the punch that I need to deal with that. And Fennekin just does not that. So, first of all, I'm going to go find the Battle Company. I'm fairly sure it's closer to the front of the city. Might be wrong about that, but we're going to find out. This guy also gave me flash. This guy flashed me in the alley. Feel like he shouldn't have done that, but okay. Alright, is this the Battle Company? Battle Company. Talented Terrans, welcome. Okay. So in here is someone. cool. I got another experience share. Whatever. Someone here gives me a firestone. Normally it's like charcoal in the base game, but in this mod it is switched to it's this one. I did not get. I believe it's you know what? Just in case, just gonna make a quick save state because I want to get this. Do you have Tepig? No. Yes, I do. Yes. All right. This is why I came all this way. I completely lied. Did not have Tepig. I never once had a Tepig. But what's important here is this sweet, sweet Firestone, which is going to make Fennekin evolve. Get the name changer out, because we're going to have to name this thing Delphox. There we go. Got Ninetales. Now this is probably not going to be Ninetales' like main moveset till the end of the game. But getting Flamethrower is pretty much enough. I can just swap out the rest of stuff with things that I think will be useful. Oh, hey, I'm going to buy some Castelia cones while I'm here. I'll take 12. Thanks. Imagine going up to an ice cream place and be like, yeah, I'll have 12 of them. Bold move, my friend. I just want 12 ice cream cones. The thing is, I feel like I know someone who could and would do it and would be able to eat every single ice cream cone. They are normally in chat, but I think they're hanging out with their girlfriend today, so they are not here. Join Avenue. Just a side trek that I will never really make. Alright, cool. Fennekin being evolved now does feel a lot better. I do feel a lot stronger about their capability in battle now. Actually, let me look at their stats, because I didn't really look. Fennekin now has Drought, which is amazing. For Fennekin and Fennekin alone. The other people in my party, well, you know, like Ozzy. Oh, really? Yeah, it really is just Ozzy at this point. My god, I didn't even realize, but I do have a grass, a fire, and a water Pokemon. I have 2 grass Pokemon. I have 2 fire Pokemon, rather. Nice. But like Colonel Cheeto plus Fennekin. Whoo. Whoo. 71 defense, 74 defense. Very well rounded. Nice. Got that VR setup. Are you gonna play some VR? Are you gonna watch me in VR? I don't think that's how it works, but I could hope. Thanks, my Fennekin's amazing. I gotta rename it. You could if you wanted to. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, yes. This sick... I'm able to just create fucking... I can just create sunlight now just by sending out Fennekin. That is so clutch. I should put Fire Blast on Fennekin, because that will just be such an ace in a whole move. Ace in the whole move. Ace in my hole. Oh, There's a desktop view mode. That's pretty cool. I am not a VR person very much. It was you and our other friend were more of the VR people. I was never, I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. But VR never really caught my attention much. Like, as a kid, sure, I was like, I could be in the game. But when it came out, I think I was a little too jaded. And I was just like, oh, you know. Doesn't wow me as much as other things do. VR horror. Ugh. Catch you later, Ethan. Thanks for coming. Have a good one, my dude. Of course VR horror catches you. I dislike horror immensely. We've been over this. It's because as a kid, my mom and my sister watched a lot of horror. And anytime I watched it with them, I'd get terrified and I wouldn't sleep at night. Horror, action, stuff like that. Yeah. So, like, anytime I have any sort of horror, there's exceptions. Like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, very, like, scared. It's just, like, I don't... That shit stays in my head. And then it's always when I'm sleeping and I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm sure first-person shooters are pretty good in VR. That seems like a place for it. I just don't play a lot of first-person shooters. No, that's not the best part. I like sleeping at night, Chad. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the goddamn night and be like, cold sweat. Oh, Doki. Psychological horror doesn't really get me as much, I guess. But, I don't know. That might be also because of that piece of paper behind me. And the fucking degree that I have in psych. And it's just, psych doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, like, psych, it doesn't bother me. Especially because, at points it actually upsets me more. Because they will take certain conditions, like borderline personality disorder, or anything of that. I'm just like, oh, okay, here you are once again, horrifying just like an illness and making people feel like, I don't know, it's, yeah. Sure, I get a bit of on a high horse, and I know at points it's just like, oh, it's just like Hollywood, but like, I look at it and go, that's not really how that works, but okay. It's just... Meta horror, yeah, I get that. Where it like targets you, like video games that specifically target the player, but not like, yeah, like Doki Doki. I get that. Doki Doki is pretty cool. It interested me. I enjoyed watching and doing Doki Doki. Kind of that creepy aesthetic. But like, there's a, I don't know. Like Resident Evil, in my opinion, great horror game. Because it's like jumpy, but not like jump scares or anything. I found a brisk iced tea in your unopened Mountain Dew 12-pack. Well, someone was a little sneaky there in packaging. That's really funny, actually. Because I like, in horror games, I like a sense of agency. Because in real life, I'd fucking go swinging. Non-horror games have horror elements / moments. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, last chapter of Earthbound, that's fair. I don't know if you've ever played BioShock, Chad. But BioShock is definitely... Welcome back, my dude. BioShock is definitely like a creepy game at points, but is not a horror game. There is no point in BioShock that is like horror-esque. BioShock, for why I'm singing such high praises, and Chadley knows this about me, but like my favorite game is Breath of the Wild. My second favorite game is Persona 5. But for a long time before those games even came out, my favorite games are BioShock and Dishonored. They both held the title at #1 because I really like those games. BioShock is such a good game. At all points. And there were many people who were like, oh, that's a scary game. Isaac's one of those people. Isaac's terrified of BioShock. Cannot play it. But for me, it is not a very, I don't know. I'm not scared as much. There are definitely points that I was like, oh, that jumped me, or ooh, that's creepy. Like, but you have such agency in that game that even the scary things that can 100% kick your ass, you have a way of like around it. And yeah, BioShock's a good game. Play BioShock. That's what that came down to. No, don't dodge my will-o-wisp. No! 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 Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't know. It's why I don't care much for like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of horror. Cause that's just, you're just sitting in a room trying to prevent the things from scaring you and getting you. There's no like agency. There's no like, I don't know. There's no like active like, oh, maybe I should just not go to work or whatever. Like, I don't know. Can this just hit? The real horror is micromanaging. That's fair. That is fair. Oh. Yeah. I enjoyed watching FNAF because of the micromanaging, because I really liked just like the amount of fucking detail people had to get. Yeah. PT, yeah. I don't want, that's scary. That's too spooky for me. Too spooky for me. You know, Resident Evil 7. Pretty good. Pretty good. Very spooky. I liked that, and the Evil, I think the Evil Within. Is that the game I'm thinking of? That was pretty fucking cool. I liked that game. It was like, it was spooky, but like had, like you had some semblance of agency, but you were still like feeling rushed. It was very Resident Evil, and I liked that a lot about it. I'm really getting tired of these odd nodes that are surviving with 1 health point. Yeah. I ended up watching. Yeah, Evil Within. I really liked watching people play Evil Within. I never got to play it myself because I never owned it. Because I think that was back when I didn't have a PS4 to play it on, or whatever system I was on at the time. But like, great game. It was very entertaining, very spooky at points, but like, I like that. That's my horror. If I was to say I would like any amount of horror. Oh god, how close are we? Is Fennekin's level 36. Okay, we're only 4 levels away. We got about 19 minutes left in the stream. We'll probably go a little bit over, but that's fine, because eventually I do need to eat dinner. And I got some other shit going on. Ah, yes, Dread Out. I remember watching the Grumps play Dread Out on Steam Train. That one, I don't know. Those Korean ghosts. That one's also, it's got the spook. I don't know. I don't think I have a strong opinion on that. Like, it was definitely spooky. But it wasn't my preferred type of spooky. Scissor ghosts. Yeah. Because that one also had, like, a good amount of, like, just jump scares at points where you're just like, ah, shit, gotta get my phone up. And she's like, in your face. And it's... I don't like that. When I think about, like, horror that I enjoy, BioShock 2 has these enemies called Big Sisters. Yeah, don't get hugged by the monster, kind of. Yeah. And Big Sisters, you know exactly when they're gonna show up. Well, Big Sisters aren't exactly the scariest thing. I guess Big Daddies are also kind of like it because it's like a fight you kind of like choose to go into. And it's terrifying because you know if you do get hit, you're probably dead. And it's not just like, easy. It's like terrifying because this thing shakes the screen. It's just charging at you. You get to see right in the beginning of the game like what it could do to you, and it is very terrifying. And it has such a creepy vibe to it because like the little sisters along. It's BioShock, great game. Anyway, I like the idea of like it's horror that it's like you are against something that you're fairly sure you know what it can do, or you have a good idea of it, and you like have to actively be like, all right, what can I do to like prevent this or come over top of it? Not just I'm gonna run away because it's scary chasing me. I hate that. I don't like that kind of horror. I think it's boring. Because the only good outcome in that is I got away. Like, I don't know. I'll stop hampering on about the horror thing. I think I'm getting annoyed by my own commentary on it, so like I don't want to keep boring you guys with it. Anyway, Pokemon. Fennekin is level 36, almost 37. Doing much better since we got that Firestone. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, finally. Just one hit. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Yeah, aesthetic's huge in games. Or just, I guess, genres. The best kind of anxiety. I still don't really... I've never played Amnesia. I've never watched anything because, again, too spooky. Motherfucker, let me get in the goddamn bush. Don't take that out of context, please. But I definitely do remember, like, people talking about Amnesia, like, all throughout early parts of high school. It's just like, oh, dude, Amnesia's so terrifying. That's my kind of horror. I'm like, oh, cool. I don't know what it is. Oh, I see. In what way? Describe this to me. Why was being in the dark your safest place in the game? Yeah, it played at, did it play at, the, like, some of those Primal Fear? It took a Primal Fear and reversed it. Your sanity decreases in the darkness, but monsters can't see you. Oh. Demorphed Duckman looking monster can't see. Nice. Demorphed Duckman? What does... I think I remember what the fucking Amnesia monster looked like. Invisible water monster. I really don't remember. Describe the water monster to me, boys. I want to know. It's a great romp. Trust me, I'm not gonna look at it myself. Spoil me. Like, I will not. I'll probably never play it. I probably won't seek it out. Well, I suppose you don't want to spoil for other people. That's fine, actually. Then you don't gotta worry about it. You can tell me. You can tell me in private at some point. Water monster chases you when you splash in water. Ah. Okay. Well, he's invisible. Oh shit. But the whole room is flooded. Oh, okay. So like anytime you move, bad times. You know what it kind of reminds me of? There was another horror game that I saw someone play. I think it was Soma. It was like the kind of a robot apocalyptic horror game. Yeah, Soma's interesting because it got me in like, oh, it's creepy and I don't like looking at everything that's going on here. But it was also kind of like, yeah. It was a weird time. There was a weird mother brain enemy. Yeah, yeah. And it also, like, another cool thing, it got into a lot of like philosophical questions of like, if the previous you is really you, or kind of thing. If an AI script of you is you like downloaded directly from your brain, is it you, kind of thing. Questions we don't really ask because that's not a thing normal. Well, it might be, but it's not a common theme. Soma was pretty cool. I think I actually have it. I'll probably never play it because it's too spooky, but I think I got it free on PlayStation 1 month. Scary and ominous main adventure. A main adventure. It'll terrify you. So much silliness. Oh, got him. God. I got 10 minutes. I got 2 more levels. I gotta go heal. Yeah, I'm gonna run a little bit over on time. I guess it's fair because I started a little late. And we had that weird sort of episode where where OBS decided to break. So I guess I can go a little bit over. I'm just getting hungry. And I know I need to get some eats afterwards. Oh, so I'm very tired. I've been saying it since the beginning, but I'm very tired. No, thank you, my man. I am going to finish this. Like, it is such my habit of being like, if I said I was going to do it, I'm going to do it. Oh, thank you, my man. I appreciate it. What kind of eats? It's a good question. Me and my mom got KFC for lunch, and we ate that about 2, so I don't think she's probably incredibly hungry, but I can feel the hunger rising. I might end up making something. Maybe like hot dogs. Hot dogs would be pretty cool. Maybe. I don't know. Something. I got 2 more levels to get with Ninetales. Alright. Setting up some streaming stuff in the background for the first time. Nice. Good luck, my dude. I hope it goes pretty well. Yeah, this is blaze black, my man. This is hard. Yeah. If I'm not too busy, I might dip in to the stream, give you some support. I am very tired. Like I might actually take a nap after this. As I said earlier in the stream, I went to bed really late. Yeah. That's all it really is. And you just kind of, you do your thing. If it's fun, keep doing it. If not, yeah, you know, you tried. That's a fun time. I stayed up until 2:30 playing something. I think it was Europa Universalis 4. I think. Oh my god, no! Andrew, don't do it! Damn it! Yeah. I'm a mad lad at points. I was getting destroyed as France, and I was like, I gotta do something else. 7 till 4 to 30. Ooh. Yeah, that's a rough one, my man. It can be brutal at points. That bad sleep schedule, finally. I don't know. So that's the first one we've gotten since I came back as... It probably is. Jesus. I'm about like 3 minutes searching for you. Yeah. I used to have it really bad. A couple years ago, I had like insomnia. And it was really bad. I had to put myself on a very strict sleep schedule. So if I did not go to bed at like 11 and wake up at 7, my entire sleep schedule was fucked. I would just like not be able to sleep. Which was not a fun time, as one might expect. I was able to get over it a little bit. A lot of it is just built into like stress as it is. But I've got it pretty figured out. The rhythm. Yeah, I mean also yes, like we us humans are built on like circadian rhythms and all the like going to bed at a certain time. Yeah, absolutely. I understand that. Yeah. Had to take a class on that. Well, I had to take a chapter in a class on that. Psych major. Psych degree. I know things about brains. It's always a weird time after you like actually graduate and you're like, oh shit, I'm not a major anymore. I just have a degree. Because for so long, I'd be like, I don't know, I'm not really an expert. And I'm not technically an expert on my field, but I'm pretty am. What did you major? I majored in psychology, and I had a minor in history. I gotta sneeze. Yep. Didn't actually sneeze there. So, I'm actually in the process. I'm taking a gap year this year. For many reasons, one of which there's a pandemic going on. But I plan on going for my master's in counseling. So I'll be really good at talking to people about their problems. And I just really I love psychology. It's my thing. But the idea of like having a degree and being like, I'm actually quite competent in my field. Like you can talk to me about something and you could ask me a question about whatever and I'm like, yeah, I got this. I love you, man. Thanks, my man. Love you, too. You're great. God, fuck. Do I have a rare candy? Did I ever pick up a rare candy at any point? Because I don't want to do this last level. I will if I don't, because that, I just have such... I won't. I refuse to end this right at the finish line. But if I have a rare candy, I'm just going to take that leap. Ah, I got the funny number. 420. Also, look at that health on Fennekin. Alright, let's see, do I have... I don't think I have It does. But typically... Like, hold on. The Versus Seeker, I'm pretty sure, works differently in this game. Let me look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Versus Seeker in this game just is sort of like a... keep track of, like, your battle videos and such, or the battle subway, and just randomly matching up. It's not so much like battle a trainer again. There are, like, Pokemon breeders do... you can fight them again each time. Every time you leave and come back, which is a good way to get money. But for what I'm aiming for, because I'm going to level 40, I would be fighting their Pokemon that are around, like, high 20s, low 30s. And it would not be nearly enough experience to get me there fast. Audino's give a stupid amount of XP. That even at over 10 levels higher than them, they are still giving me a good amount of XP that could be get to the next level. That's why Audino grinding is the best grinding for XP. I had to do this so much when I did my first Nuzlocke of Black and White 2. So much. It was hell. Hell. Alright, we're close. We're so close. We're so very close. Professor LaBouffe at college. I do know Professor LaBouffe. Or LaBeouf. Jordan LaBouffe. I know him. I didn't end up having him. He was on sabbatical the semester that I took the class that I was supposed to take with him. So I had a grad student instead. But I do know him, actually. Wow, that's a weird small world situation. It's always... That's really funny to me. Like... That is really... That's a really small world. I always love shit like that. He did... LaBouffe did... Because when we were there, he did a, Whoa, that's small. I mean, I've described to you my small world situation where my girlfriend's uncle was our economics teacher in high school. And my girlfriend that I didn't meet until college. Like, that shit was crazy. Do they, kind of yes, kind of no. If you're asking about, like, does our professor know, our teacher in high school know? Absolutely not. Probably not, because her entire family don't really know. But be really funny. Especially, I don't know if he's still teaching at the school, but if I do sub work, I'd be doing sub work at our old school. I'd be like, "What's up, Brett?" Brad, not Brett. That's a different teacher. "What's up, Brad?" You'd be like, "Oh, how's it going?" You'd be like, "How's your niece?" Just kidding, I talk to her every day. Shit like that would be funny. Yeah, small. I love small world shit. Like, I love just randomly meeting someone and finding out that we have some very odd connection. I live for that stuff. One of my best friends, that I met her, I met her online and realized we were in the same social psych class, and we became like best friends. And the funny thing is, while we were going on, like, just like being best friends, for my senior year, we realized we were in the exact same stats class, and we introduce ourselves to each other, and we never recognized each other after that. We were just like, oh shit, I was like, oh yeah, I was in that stat class. She's like, I was in that stat class, and I was like, wait a minute, things are piecing together. And she's like, what did you look like? I'm like, well, I had blue hair. And she's like, we were in the same stats class. Shit like that's hilarious. Small world shit. Alright, well. Is this about the missus? This is not about the business. This is about, my other friend. No, this is my other friend that we met. My girl, we also met online, but we met online my year. You hate that, Cheyenne. Shut up. All right, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna hope I don't get wiped during this gym, because that'd be really unfortunate. God, I've had some rough Nuzlocks once or twice. I won't lie. I'm recalling them now. I'm gonna save real quick. Wait for the emulator to crash before saving. Well. Hey, we're good. I'm also just going to, just in case, make the secondary save slot. For those of you who know, if we do have to do a reset, I go to the first save slot, which is always directly after my previous gym. So I could come back here with this team instead of here with this team. So a thing to keep in mind, but otherwise we were good. Was friends with a girl class freshman year. One day I had to tell the teacher I was going to be gone for class. Had to go to the wedding. She walked up and said the same thing about the teacher. Turns out we were going to the same wedding. Wow. That's cool. I love shit like that. That shit's amazing. That is some of my favorite interactions of the world. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm getting very tired. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. For those of you who don't follow me, please do. It really does help out a lot, and I can keep providing this cool content. For those of you who do follow me, big hearts. These are tiny hearts, but they should be big to you. Wait, big. I love how you saved in the center of the Pokeball. I always do. Yeah, that's just what I gotta do. Thanks, my dude. Feel free to come back anytime. We do Pokemon about 20 a week. I got Stardew Monday. And then I do some Friday morning RPGs, but like, that's fun. Yeah, alright. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys Monday. Have a good one. See ya.